Well, good day, my friends. We are in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and we are here at the National Corvette Museum. Should be a blast. Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all begins right now. So here they have a sculpture of a 1953 Corvette. It was designed especially for the 1996 Olympics. Even the Michelin man's here in case you need him. Look at that. Right here before you enter has the big National Corvette Museum logo. As soon as we walk in, they have a photo op. You can take your photo with this Corvette. You can go in the Stingray grill over here. Over here is Corvette Museum Delivery. So you can actually see a bunch of them getting finished up in here. It says pre-delivery inspections going on. And then over here, Museum, Library, and Archives. And they also have a to-go cafe. This place is pretty interesting. Let's take a look at what they have. "2025 Red Mist Coupe." I love that they have a few on display. These are ones that looks like that are finished, ready for delivery. Here's the Corvette store. It looks like the museum is over here. The bathrooms. Oh, here they have a virtual driving experience. And this one's being raffled off, so you can actually win this one while you're here. Maybe I'll win a Corvette. So here's where it all started. Beginning of the Corvette, 1953. Built only 300. That's why they had the model out front. This car. Beautiful. Speaking of pop culture, Prince, Little Red Corvette, Austin Powers. Barbie. There's a Firebird wind tunnel model. Kind of where all this was inspired from. And here's another 1953. This was restored. Number 231 out of 300. Color looks a little bit darker than the other one, but there's a Corvette ad. And over here is a 55. V8. They made 700 at this point. And that's 54. That's a beauty. I love that color. And the interior is great. Alright. Motorama. Okay, they're talking about the Motorama. They were automobile shows with a festival atmosphere. They would have dancers, singers, orchestral performances to promote the car. There you can see the emblem down here on the ground. And the car emblem. Oh, cool. In 1961. And those are Schwinn Corvette bicycles. And yes, this museum is on Corvette Boulevard. So when you see 300 Corvette Boulevard up there, Toy Emporium. Wow, I love how they laid this out. Zora Arcus, Dantov, the engineer. Risk taker, ladies' man, and brilliant engineer. I think those are his ashes in there. Sure is. So here's a photo of a Corvette entombed at a brick and mortar tomb. And it says that in 1954, Richard Sampson of Brunswick, Maine, bought a brand new 1954 Corvette, drove it for 5 years, and his wife didn't enjoy the car. So at the time he was constructing a new building for his chain of grocery stores and decided to have the Corvette sealed in a brick and mortar tomb. And that's what that is. So 1982 the store was purchased and the new owners requested the car be removed. So his daughter Cynthia took possession of the car, and here it is today. What a wacky story. What an absolutely crazy story. Still looks pretty good for being entombed for as long as it was. A little bit of age and everything on the paint, but over here we have the 67 Corvette. I love how they have the whole thing built into a garage. So back there we have a 66 Corvette Stingray. And then over here, 64 convertible. That's a beauty. And an old 50s style mobile gas station to tie it all together. Let's see what else they have. Ooh, 79. Record-breaking Big Red. 225 horsepower. Open flow muffler. Over here we have the 75 Corvette Stingray. And I love how it's all built into like an office. Somebody back there on the phone. A showroom. And then over here we have a blue one. 77 Corvette. I love the way they've chosen to display it. And it's crazy. I think they're having some sort of Corvette event because there's a lot of people in the parking lot with Corvettes. Here's the 1973 Marriage Corvette. Looks like they grabbed different components to create this one. They had it built on 2 different lines. And there's a 73 Corvette. Oh, cool. Says this is competed in and won races all over the world for the Corvette racing team. Jordan Taylor, Antonio Garcia's names are on it. Let's see what else they have over here. So there's Zora's racing suit, the man who was the godfather of Corvette. Retired in '75. That was his Goodyear racing suit. All these on display. 56 Corvette SR2. That beautiful metallic color. Oh, there's Zora's helmet and goggles too. Definitely would have needed those for testing out this car. And over here, '61 Gulf Oil Championship Corvette, Sports Car of the Year. And over here, 1962 Gulf Oil Champion. Over here, 1963 Corvette. Dave Hines and Bob Johnson. 1968 Corvette. Definitely a race car, obviously. Oh, that's unique. Land Speed Racer, 1984 Land Speed Racer. Union Bay, I haven't seen that name for a while. Must be a 90s. Oh, 84. Deatley convertible. Deatley Corvette. And then over here. That's a 1988 Corvette, Andy Pilgrim's race car. 1989 World Champion car. Broke a world record in this car, it says. And over here, it's a 1997. And that one doesn't say what year it is. I didn't look before I came to see what famous cars or anything they have, so I don't know if there's any movie cars or anyone famous's Corvette or not. This is a '63 Corvette. One of the most universally beloved, they said. When Bill Mitchell was at his creative peak, he was the designer at this point. And then over here, oh, they're showing Bill Mitchell on the screen over here. 1968 Astro 2.
And I was number 6. The first was hard to hear.
Oh, 1968 Astrovette. Part of the aerodynamic study. See how slippery the Corvette could be made. That's interesting. They are a very sleek car, no doubt about it. Over here they're showing all the colors that you can choose. First Corvette concept car with a rear-mounted engine. 1964 XP819, nicknamed the Ugly Duckling. I like the front of it. I don't think it's that ugly. I don't think the side view mirrors being all the way up at the very, very top makes much sense or anything. But that looks kind of goofy, but I'm also not sitting in it, so maybe it makes sense that way. I heard about this a couple of years ago, them having a sinkhole and it destroying one of the cars, and this is the car. And they have a photo up there on the wall showing what happened.
Pretty much the same with the Spider,
right up there.
The 40th anniversary car and the PPG pace car.
So they're there. They were pulling it out of the sinkhole.
Did the 62 in-house here, belonged to the museum. And it wasn't damaged that bad that we could not save it.
It's too bad. They had more than one get destroyed. But
details that General Motors went through.
2009 Blue Devil Corvette. This was actually one of the sinkhole survivors, it says. Yeah. That looks great. Corvette Hall of Fame, starting with Zora. And it looks like they have Schwarzenegger movie car down here. Lots of racing legends on the walls here. Corvette Hall of Fame. Oh, this is Zora's car. This was his 1974 Corvette. That's pretty cool to see what he would have chosen for himself. Since he retired, we saw in 75. Oh, we are getting to some famous cars other than Zora's. Because that's his. Actually has his name and his initials right there. ZAD. But then over here, this one's Jerry Lee Lewis's. This could be the one that he pulled up to the gates of Graceland, wanted to go in with the gun. 1954 Jerry Lee Lewis Corvette. And they have, that's all in Braille. That is pretty cool. 54, that would have been right at the beginning of his career. Probably bought it a few years later. That's a 1964 Disneyland Autopia ride car. And then over here, that's really cool. 1965 Star Trek Corvette. Appeared in the 2009 film Star Trek, which rebooted the franchise. That is astronaut Jim Lovell's Corvette, 1968 astronaut. And right there, his astronaut gloves. pretty cool pop culture car. Look up on the walls, they have all kind of Hall of Fame legends going all the way around the building. Oh, that is awesome. That is George Jones's Corvette, 1978 Corvette. You know that car got some trouble. He was a hardcore alcoholic and did a lot of speed and coke and everything. So Reggie Jackson's 1978 pace car replica. Interesting. And then over here, that's the 1994 Brickyard 400 convertible. Here we have Brad Paisley's Corvette. It's a 1961 Corvette. First one he bought was in 1999. He fell in love with Corvettes. That is pretty cool. Hawaii 5-0 says the 1973 Corvettes are easily recognizable because of the combination of the front and rear bumpers. (2013) Gran Turismo concept car. Over here. Oh, this was kind of a tribute to Transformers. This is a 1983 Corvette. It says the one and only of the 43 1983 Corvettes built for testing and development. This is the only one in existence today. So they experimented with redesigning the entire car that year. There's a 2024 Corvette E-Ray. From the outside you can see they have this really cool design that looks like their logo, and this is the room that it's in, the Mobile One Spire. So it's part of the Hall of Fame that you can walk through.
You see those photographs and you have experienced that, you have a
That's pretty cool. 1992 1 millionth Corvette. That was the 1 millionth ever produced. White with red interior. Here's the 2019 Corvette. And over here, another one of the racing. It says Kelly Collins, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Andy Pilgrim. Well, there's Dale. So I guess Dale raced this car? It's a 3 car. Let's see, it says built by Pratt and Miller. Andy Pilgrim and Kelly Collins teamed up with NASCAR star Dale Earnhardt and his son Dale Jr. Media fanfare around the Earnhardts was enormous, and the team fittingly used number 3 in the race in honor of Dale Sr. Corvette finished 4th overall and 2nd in class. Ah. Now we're heading into the museum store. Corvette gift shop. Some cool Corvette merch. Since I don't drive it, I'm not going to buy anything. Corvette Hot Wheels. Although that is a cool shirt. Well, I was always curious as to what it was like in here, and for 25 bucks I just found out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's tour of the National Corvette Museum. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.